Hello, hello, hello. We are live again. What's up? How you guys doing? Let me pull my OBS over here. So, hello guys. Very good morning. Welcome back to another stream. Let me just share this on LinkedIn. Hello, hello, hello Aryan. How you doing? Very good morning. All right. We have shared all of these stream URL to the respective platforms. So we'll see how it goes. Do we get any audience? Anyways, hello Aryan. How are you, buddy? How you doing? If you don't mind asking, do you currently have a day job? Yes. Yes, I have a day job, but it's flexible. So I'll start from like 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. Today, okay, that is good. So yeah, so today, I mean, these times I am quite free. No, no hustle these days. So that's why like coming live very often in, early morning. But I watch my job after 2:30 or 3. So it's quite a like free days nowadays. So yeah. But when it's tasks and all, then it's quite heavy day. So sometimes like around 11:30 p.m., 12 p.m. at night, I have to sit. Then again at 4 a.m. I have to like wake up and start doing because the mind is like, it works best in morning. So, but these days are going good. So, yeah, I have a day job. Are you a student, Aryan? Let me put my GitHub. Okay, that is great. Fourth year guy. So I have this GitHub repo pinned on the chat. Uh, oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So, so we'll start in 5 minutes, maybe early if I get these things. All right. So I think I didn't push the yesterday's code. So maybe let me just do it. Um, yes, there are changes. So all right. So the latest code is on GitHub. All right. So we have 14 viewers. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So hopefully we'll start 1 minute earlier than that. We'll start at 9:34. Till then, guys, it would be very motivating, and I would be glad to see if the like goes like this like counter here goes to 20. That would be awesome. Uh, yeah. So till then we can just we can just go like revisit what we did. Also what we are going to do today. So we only like implemented all these functions yesterday, right? And also we like removed all the errors. But we will run it today. We'll do some fixes on the go. We'll debug it if there is any issue. Also we will implement instead of doing println all the time, we will create a small alert type utility that we created for process monitor thing. And after that, once we do that, and after that if we get time, we will improve this code by using Tokyo crate so that we can have an async runtime. So instead of thread pool, we will have async runtime. So the difference between these two is quite easy. So the thread implementation that we did here is quite easy. It's for very startups. Very when you kickstart thing, you go thread. So it's very basic. It's easy, but there are some limitation to it. It's not very performant because thread will be based on the system architecture that you are using. So those will be limited, right? But on the other hand, if you use Tokyo's runtime or any async await runtime, then you can probably you can like run millions of things concurrently. So I mean there is a slight trade off. Also I think thread will consume up to I don't know 6 to 7 MB per thread. The memory consumption is 6 to 7 MB per thread, or maybe I don't know, maybe 10, I don't know, but let's be positive and say 6 to 7 MB per thread. But that async that the thread pool of async runtime like Tokyo and all, it's about it's in some KB, right? So yeah, so these kind of trade-offs are there, but we should do like we should go for async runtime. Why? Because if you are on a thread-based implementation and you need to send those alert to an API, then you cannot do it from the thread-based. I mean, you can do it, but it will be blocking, because it will also wait for the API, right? So entire thread will be blocked. But if you go async, then all these things will run concurrently and all. Hello Divya, hi, good morning. What's up? How is your day going? Thank you for being here on the chat. Uh, yeah. So these kind of things. Yeah. So I think it's time. So we should start now. Uh, all right. So make sure to like this stream, guys. If not much, maybe 20. Not asking much. So we'll go. We have to test this thing. So we'll start by cargo build, cargo run, and all. Okay. Uh, so guys, one thing that I would like to stay live today till you get 450. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I hope you subscribed. हेलो भरत, हाउ यू डूइंग बड़ी? कर रहे हैं भाई, कर रहे हैं, रुक जा यार। कोल्ड स्टार्ट हो रहा है भाई, थोड़ा आरपीएम तो नीचे होने दो। और क्या हाल चाल भरत भाई? ठीक हो गया फिर? लेट्स गो। भरत भाई ने बोल दिया, अब नहीं सुननी किसी की। तो ओके, सो वी डिड these things. Now let's do one thing. uh, let's check for. Okay, now again it has to be it has to run from sudo. I think we should have something over here. It could not compile error. I think there is a crate for that. Hello, hello, Darkaniel, welcome back, how you doing? Very good morning. I think we have a crate for detecting how if the system is crates.io. Anonymous, what's up? Bharat, I'm good in third year engineering cybersecurity. Awesome, awesome. I think it's Nix. So just like we directly did cargo run. Instead, we should we should get some warning kind of thing, so that it says that it requires some sudo. Maybe, yeah, before running, I need that, right? Um, cargo at sudo. Aryan Anand, sudo escalates if needed. No, no, no. I was saying that when as soon as I use cargo this thing, then it should first of all it should gracefully shut down, so we can process dot exit that. And we also need to check that if system is in like if the system is using sudo or not, that kind of thing. So maybe if we can have uh, how to use Nix to check if sudo. Yes. Yeah. All right. So guys, one thing I would like to say is I'll be live on mobile version for few days only. After that, I'll go full. I am getting like views, but I think those views will be counted if I'll do a long video, a stretched one. To check sudo is available for function sudo uid effective dot is root. Okay, so next dot this thing, right? So we can go for this thing. You see, you must run this execute. That's what I'm saying. Proceed with privileged operation. So we can panic here and then so go ahead next. So maybe on the so we have to check sudo has escalates if needed, and you are just it's a result type, right? It will be sudo escalate if needed. Let me check this thing, sir. uh Sudo create rust. Hello root word. Okay, so you need only this thing, it will return a result. So empty string means no pass through, 1 or 0, 1 or true, standard traceful. It will escalate if needed. Okay, so we can do one thing. Yeah, surely we can do that sudo escalate dot thing, but I think we on the start scanning network where the network will start, and inside this there is a monitor network, right? Start monitoring. So here on the start scanning network, we should avoid start scanning network as early as possible. So we should not go inside it, right? We should do it from outside. So if it's not root, then we will surely we can do this thing. So if I close, oh sorry, if I close this thing, maybe over here, I can check if. So I'll check something like if not root, I will process dot no, it's not process, it's std dot process exit. It will be तुरंत निकल जाना है क्या 1, right? So now I need to figure out what is not root, right? So I already checked it over here, right? So it's uid uid sysinfo not. I need it from next doesn't have it. uid effective, maybe I can go effective. Hello, isn't this your office hours? How do you manage to stream? My office hours are flexible, Nivid. Uh, so I don't have burden to start at you know 9 to 5. I have to cover flexible hours, and I'll have to just up for a meeting one time so that I can match the client's time. That will be 8:30 p.m. today. Other than that, I manage this thing. I wake up early at 4. I do some things. Maybe I stretch long nights to perform some tasks, and I manage time for the stream as well. And I'll manage time for the 1 hour meeting, 8:30. So this is how it's going. Few benefits of remote job. So yes, guys, come on. We have been here for 20 minutes and there is no like. If it's not going right, if it's there is something wrong with the stream, please let me know. Okay. So yeah, Please let me know if it's looking interesting. I hope you are happy. Yes, yes, I am. Yes, I am, sir. Navid. Y- Just did. Okay, thank you, Navid. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. That is good. All right, so maybe we can use next. Next. Dot std, and we'll have a UID. I'm not getting UID or UID. There is something missing. Let's go for crates.io. Next, maybe we have to do some, changes on cargo toml file. User identifier. So effective is root, right? So if I click it over here, it says return true if UID represent. Okay, that is fine, but I need this thing. Why I am not able to get this UID, effective UID? Hello Anudev, what's up? What is this project about? Anudev, first of all, thank you very much for being on the stream. This project was started as a recursive directory watcher. After that, I added a feature of monitoring process on my system so that I can see which process is consuming how much CPU. Does LLMs work for writing code in Rust and understanding it? Does LLMs works? I mean, do they perform well? I don't know. I have, so first of all, let me just tell you, let me just give the Anudev's answer first. So Anudev, yeah, so this project was about a directory file watcher. Then I added a process monitor that monitors my process for, CPU and memory usages. Also, I have a block list set of processes where I have miners, I have data dumpers, the patterns, their patterns and all in a hash set or in a file where I match the process name as well so that I can detect that is the process is one of the miners or data dumpers or any malicious thing or not. If it's then I will alert to the user. All right. So after that, the third thing I did was this monitor network thing. So I am detecting if my network is experiencing any DDoS attack, a SYN flood attack, a UDP flood attack, so something like that. And I'm doing this in Rust so that I can also learn Rust because I have been a web developer in most of my career. So I was learning Rust, so I thought I should go system level programming. Then it's a network programming altogether. So it's everything, the jargon are completely alienating for me, but we are doing good here. So yes, now Nivid, LLMs I haven't used it in Rust because I don't like to use it in Rust. Also, yes, I used LLMs to write tests though. See, I am not a test guy. I do not write tests. I find them extremely, useless kind of thing. I don't do that. I myself do testing and I consider all the cases while doing that. But I don't do testing. I kind of find this useless kind of thing. I do those in my like in my previous organization where I was forced to write tests, but I am not that kind of guy, so I use LLM to write tests. So I think if they are writing tests, maybe they can perform well. Well, I'm not sure if they perform well. I mean, definitely they will, they will do some better thing from your skill, but I don't think they will perform well. How much experience do you have? I have around, I think 8 years, 9 years of experience as a web dev. Sai Srikar, so good. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sai. Simple like, hey man, I tell you what, I like you and I want, now you can do this the easy way or you can do it the hard way. The choice is yours. Hey man, I like you and I want you. Why do you want me? I can understand you like me, but why do you want me? I am no slave of you, sir. I'm a free guy. Now you can do the easy way or you can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. I will try it the hard way, sir. All right, so I think we are good. Now let's focus here. Guys, we have 25 viewers right now. We have 2 likes. Thank you very much, whoever liked. It would be nice if we can see 20 likes. 20 likes. Come on, people. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Any future projects planning? Can I join? We can join it from day one. Yes, yes, yes. I have a future project planning. Yes, of course. I will build a full stack system with TypeScript, React as front end. Backend will be Rust. I'll be using Actix Web Framework with and the database will be PostgreSQL. We will maybe I will purchase a domain for that. I will purchase an EC2 instance as well, and we will go complete from this like zero to production that way. So I am planning on doing that after this thing. I don't know. Maybe I can. I was also thinking of rewriting Git. Git. So the idea of rewriting Git only introduced me to write a file watcher. So yeah, maybe I could write, maybe we can have a rewrite of Git, or maybe we can do that thing. I don't know how it goes. I think going full stack would be fine, right? Because people, most of the people would be love to see that like a Rust backend for thing. So yes, so that is the project planning for future. Okay, now thanks for the info. I'll be joining. Sure, 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 sure. I would love to see you there. Okay, next this thing. Why I'm not able to get this? Do we have to do some changes on cargo.toml file? Maybe we should ask Google. I am not able to get UID from Nix. Great. Do I need to change something in cargo or toml? The issue here is Nix is cargo is unrelated. UID is functionality is validating. The next create is a Rust library, including the UID operation. No, no. Next. Next create is calculated the cargo. You are using the correct function. Creates API to retrieve. You are compiling and running the code on a Unix. Oh, Unix like system. Will that work? But I think it's a Unix like system, right? It should work on macOS. Yes, next. Okay. Actually, I have a different function for macOS being a Unix system, right? It's fully supported. Bread and butter, what is good enough? Full stack with React and Rust is good enough. Yes, yeah, we'll do that. Yes. Bread and butter, what? 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 Maybe instead of UID, I'll say get or get what says get UID. I don't have anything like this. Maybe I can get you unsafe. get uid dot is power of 2. Get uid. Now on the get uid I can check for is root. Get uid. So yes, your code next. Okay, so I have uid and uid dot is root. Uid dot is root. Maybe let uid is equal to next. Get what's uid. So uid dot is. Sorry if the question is unmatured, only product dev, how realistic to land remote job now? With building product, is it any easier to land a remote job? Uh, Landing remote job with building products, is it any easier? No, absolutely not. To get a remote job, you will have to contribute. You'll have to do open source contribution. Try to track the organizations that are starting up, that are just starting, and you catch you should like in their eye. So because they are looking for developers who will work selflessly, because if it's their baby, the product is their baby, and they want like a real parenting thing kind of thing. So you have to do open source contribution, and you have to do it like you own that company, right? So like day and night, and you do emails as well to them, be in touch with them, don't poke them though. So yes, it's very realistic to get a remote job now. No problem in that, but you have to like prove your worth. That is it, because from the past incident, it's like people don't trust easily. And definitely it's not unmatured. So okay, so we are not getting this thing, UID. We are not getting its root. Returns a UID type. The UID struct has a convenient method is root. Running root should be avoided unless necessary. This has to work really well. That doesn't work. Yep. Yes. Yeah. So you have to like be heavy on contributions. Next, and we have a target over here. First, you need to specify. Migrate from Brave to Liberwolf. Really better get away from Chromium. Okay, okay. Hello, Kayo. Thank you very much for coming on chat. I really appreciate that. Okay, so I'll check that out. Liberwolf. Sure, I will check that out. Thanks. So, you know what? Let's not do this thing now. We are just wasting this thing. Maybe we could do that later. Now let's go here. So where's the terminal? Did I open it? Yes. Are you able to see the terminal, guys? Let me check it on my OBS. Do I need to really shift it that way? Okay, I think this is it. All right. Just one more thing. Maybe I could, stretch it like this. Good. I assume you work for a foreign company. They do care about DSA and gap years as much as we think they do in India. Do they care? No. Yes, I work for a foreign company. It's a US based company. It's in Florida and it has its branches in the Latin America. So they, I mean, DSA. See, I was just yeah. Okay, Nivid, thank you, man. Yeah, sure. Please give it a try. So, I mean, they do not care about DSA, and because I was, I was working for them on React and Node, so it was not that DSA heavy. They didn't do that thing. Gap years, yes, they will raise a question, but if you like do their task, that's not an issue for them. But you have to like show some trust, right? So yeah, it's not an issue. DSA, if they care about DSA, it would be very simple. So like basic DSA questions and all. Gap years, I'm not sure. Like every company has standards. Other like they have their own standards. But gap years, they will ask questions. So gap, it raise only suspicion. But if you have a valid reason, then it's fine. And if if you prove your worth, that is fine. In India, I don't know, like they really do care about these things. So, Render, why did you ask about gap years? Are you like, I'm sorry if I didn't follow you from up. Did you tell me that are you a student or a working professional? I think no, right? So, are you a student or working professional? Why did you ask about gap years? Did you like, are you planning to switch from your current profession? Okay. I think, buddy, you should not take your time off. So how much experience do you have? Are you a senior? I mean, if you are senior, then I shouldn't give you any suggestion. But if you are, you are just trying out, and if you are building, but yes, fourth year student. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's a risk business. You can do that, but what I would suggest is at least have something like don't give gap. Don't give gap maybe. So how much gap are you like planning? 1 year would be sufficient. What are you monitoring? Can I try to do some to do that? Joker, thank you very much for coming on chat. I'll let me just drag it from here. I mean, yeah, for 1 year you can give the gap. It's properly justify, like you can justify it that it's a product you are making it, so that is fine, no problem. But the safe side would be to have a job and then do it. I believe yes, 1 year is side quest. I can do freelance. Yeah, yeah, that is fine then. Okay, okay, no problem then. Yeah, yeah, you can do that. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Joker, I'm monitoring my network. I'm like writing this application in Rust. I'm monitoring my network for SYN flood and DDoS attacks and UDP flood attacks. So that's what I'm writing. Okay, now let's run this thing. So we'll have sudo cargo run. We'll ask for a password. So all right. So I'll use network. Let's see how it goes. Whoa, SYN flood, SYN flood attack. Okay, DDoS by IP this in 7 seconds. Okay, the 7 second time is quite slow. So I think there are some requests coming onto this IP by this IP on a particular thing. So it is tracking for DDoS. SYN flood is also it's checking. SYN requests are coming under 7 seconds from this IP. Guys, how do I check this IP? Maybe I should have a function, right? Description kind of thing. Uh, I believe Nivi Chaudhary at the render. That's great, man. I hope you build your multi MRR SaaS or whatever the product is. Okay, render. Thanks. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Gmail user. मेरी मैंने रिसेंटली ग्रेजुएशन की है साला मैं प्लेसमेंट नहीं लग रही ओके विच कॉलेज जीमेल यूज़र इब्राहिम मकड़ा पिंग yes yes oh you're revolting to that thing okay thanks चंडीगढ़ यूनिवर्सिटी चंडीगढ़ वाड़िए नी मानना करी लाके यार इस साढ़े नाल सामना करी चंडीगढ़ यूनिवर्सिटी but I thought like I have seen quite a few posts or blogs about Chandigarh University that it was quite a good placement this year, and also there are few bunch of students that has been came to several YouTube channels as well. I mean, one of the YouTube channel. There are like a group of 6 to 7 boys. They earned around 6 to 8 lakhs rupees from there. I don't know what they did. I mean, hopefully they have like submitted to some hackathon or something. So I'm not sure if you guys follow up with them, because sometimes you have to reach to the well, right, to drink the water, just like I'm doing, like reaching my hands over to drink the water. Water will not come to me. I'll have to do this. So there are perspective. I mean, you are thinking from your perspective that this is 5500 बच्चों से 900 हजार की लगी है। ऐसा ही होता है। ऐसा ही होता है। 900 हजार बहुत होते हैं। उन 900 हजार ने कुछ किया होगा ना स्टार्टिंग से। देखो यार, जीमेल यूज़र भाई, यहाँ पे सब कुछ ख़त्म नहीं हो जाता है। आगे चलो। मैं भी कोई गूगल में नहीं बैठा था, मैं बस तुम्हें बता रहा हूँ। हाँ, लेकिन मैंने इतना किया था कि मैंने भाई बहुत रातें काली करी हैं। मैं से खाली बैठा हूँ। हम्म। यार, डू अ एन मैप स्कैन। ओके। ओके। ओके, श्योर, विल डू दैट, लेट मी जस्ट चेक इट। ओके, सो यू आर सेइंग डू अ एन मैप स्कैन, राइट? लेट मी जस्ट चेक एन मैप स्कैन। I mean, I am aware of this tool, but I'm not sure if it's in. I need to install it in this thing. Maybe are you asking from terminal or something? Buddy, Gordon Fyodor Leon. I like why it's the name is resonating with someone. I what you do? Okay. The only reason I want to risk is now because I think it would be much difficult for me as I age more to try out. Yes, of course, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Because after some age, there won't be, that motivation. वो कहते हैं ना कि हड्डियों में फिर गूदा नहीं रहता, खून नहीं रहता एक टाइम के बाद। तो यस, या डू फॉर इट। बेरोजगारी का टैग मेरे माथे पे चिपका हुई है। बट इट्स दैट आई फोमो ऑलवेज द फियर बिहाइंड माई हेड, व्हाट इफ आई फेल, विल दिस कंपनी कंसिडर मी? ऑफ कोर्स यार, of course there is no such thing called failure. Go for it, I'm saying. But you have to be like dedicated to it. You have to be very dedicated. बेरोजगारी का टैग मेरे माथे पे चिपका हुआ है। I think Gmail, you are, I don't know, it seems like you are way too depressed on the things that is not that much depressing. People make fortune at the age of 60 or 70, but that's a different field, but that's a motivation that I'm saying. And you are just, you just passed out from college. There is a lot more things to do in India. 80 to 90% of people only know after graduating that what they have to do. बाप घर से बाहर निकला। तब तो फिर पापा को समझाओ यार। इतनी सी बात पे निकाल देंगे, वो भी आज के टाइम में। ये 1920 थोड़ी है, 1990 थोड़ी है, 25 है भाई। बीटेक क्या होता है आज की डेट में? कुछ भी नहीं है बीटेक। बीटेक किया हुआ है ना तुमने तो? बीटेक कुछ भी नहीं है। लोग एम टेक पीएचडी करेंगे आज की डेट में। इंटेल लेवल ऑफ इंटेलिजेंस बढ़ रहा है। तो बी ये कोई वो 2000 थोड़ी चल रहा है कि बीटेक करके तुम घर पे बैठे हो। अभी तो पढ़ाई का टाइम है। पढ़ाई करो। पेरेंट्स ने मेरे ऊपर 9 लाख लगा दिए। हम्म। कोई बात नहीं, वापस दे देना यार कुछ करके बढ़िया। Yes. Okay, Qwerty, let me just try it out. So I need to do nmap scan, right? So I need to like do it in terminal. So मेला पत्तीत लाद दे। गुड वन। भाई क्या चल रहा है? Even don't mind, but why do you most people gatekeep the process of landing remote job? I mean, sure, they surely don't want to be flooded, but what's your take on that? What does it mean, Vipin? Why do you most people gatekeep the process of? So are you saying that like they don't reveal how to get remote jobs or something like that? Uh, is it what you are thinking? See, remote job is, it's something like it's just it's like a fallen wallet. Not everyone get it, but whoever get it will keep it. So it's like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm not like gatekeeping anything or something like that. I'm just saying you that this is the only option to to land a remote job. Second option is you have to follow the companies who are like showing. So see, in my previous stream, if you like follow watch my previous stream, I always post links where the remote job is opening. नहीं सर नहीं, Mr. X, I'm not a pen tester, sir. I'm a web developer. So I recently got a mail. Let me just show you. I recently got a mail where I have the remote Rust jobs and Golang jobs. I'll show you. Maybe I should share this. Thanks for reminding. Uh, so let me just save it over here. So I think the link is way too long. How do I do that? Maybe I'll create a post. Right? I should create a post. Just wait. Uh, so I have a link here, right? Uh, so you can check that link out. It has the remote jobs for companies that use Go and Rust. So I have posted it in my channel. So it's a channel post. Let me copy clean link and let me post it here as well. No, it's not letting me do it here. जीमेल यूज़र नहीं, नहीं भाई, नहीं लगी थी, नहीं लगी थी। हाय हिरल। Show the summer. Okay, I think we should. No, I'm 15. Anyways, guys, I think the stream is going somewhere else, so please. Bye. How to check my application interest for DDoS attacks. Maybe I should write how can I replicate a DDoS attack on my network. Can I replicate a DDoS and so basically, you see, this is what I got, right? I received these things. 7 seconds I have been there, and so I think the 7 second time frame is very less, right? So that is why it's coming like this. It's like why it's showing everything as a DDoS and SYN flood. भाई मैंने तो यार जब मेरा कॉलेज छूटा था तो मैंने उसके बाद मैं निकल गया था घर से और गुड़गांव चला गया था। वहाँ पे एक वेबसाइट है javascriptinfo.com, मैंने उस पर तैयारी करी थी javascriptinfo.com पे। और जो बेसिक जो इंटरव्यू के चीज़ें होती हैं जो मैंने कॉलेज में पढ़ा था, उप्स के कॉन्सेप्ट और ये सब मेरे पास थे। मेरे पास एक बुक थी, इफ़ यू आर फ्रॉम जावा। एक बुक है, एक बुक थी मेरे पास। वो पता नहीं कोई ले गया, पता नहीं क्या हुआ, मिली नहीं मुझे दोबारा। वो ओराइली की थी, हेड फर्स्ट जावा। उसको ले लो आप, थैंक यू बोलोगे मुझे बाद में शायद। तो ओराइली की बुक है हेड फर्स्ट जावा, वो मैंने कर ली थी। तो जावा मेरा ठीक ठाक उससे मेरे हो गया था। तो फिर मैंने जो इंटरव्यू दिए थे उसमें मुझे अभी भी याद है, मुझसे दो तीन पैटर्न वाले क्वेश्चन पूछे थे, स्टार पैटर्न्स होते हैं ना, वो पूछे थे। और बस ऐसे ही तीन चार में दिया, एक में मेरा हो गया था ऑफलाइन, जो इंटरव्यू देने जाते हैं दौड़ दौड़ के ऑफिस ऑफिस। बस वहाँ से फिर मैंने डॉट नेट से शुरू किया, फिर मैं शिफ्ट हुआ इसमें रिएक्ट में। उसके बाद फिर मैं फुल स्टैक में हो गया, उसके बाद फिर रिमोट पकड़ ली। चलो। Replicating a DDoS or SYN flood attack on your network is highly unethical. Such action violates the terms of service of virtually all network providers. अरे यार ये क्या बोल रहा है? You should not attempt to replicate. So do you guys why learn Java? No, I am not saying why learn. I mean learn Java. I'm saying that I did learn Java at that time with that book. Because everyone was in my college. The teacher of Java was very good. So I mean most of the students they learn Java, I think. First thing they learn after C is Java. Hello Harsh. No problem. Gmail user. Nothing buddy. Harsh. I wrote this application and I'm just testing it for this thing. Uh, so with the tools like low orbit and Hulk, traffic. So first of all, why I'm not seeing any stats over here? Do I need to do this as well? Process monitor dot show dot send alerts and need alert. Where it's taking me? It's taking me process watcher. Nobody. Mm, it's here. Network monitor dot show alerts. Maybe I should have to show alert as well. So let me just increase some, thread spawning time from maybe 7 seconds to some other time. Maybe I'll increase few other variables as well. Let me go on the top first. So I'm just wondering, are those like sin limit? I should do this to maybe 1000. DDoS limit maybe 100. UDP limit maybe 100. And the time limit on which it checks should be 7 is good. Let's extend this thing as well. 10. Now I need to change that thread spawn time, right? So I'll say thread sleep duration. Let's make it to this thing. So everything, now these two things are working, right? So one is this thread spawn that will continuously show me the packet information. Another one is that thing. So let me just sudo cargo 7. What? I got this thing. Oh, sorry. I'll have to do network. Okay, let me go to the chat. 40. It's slow and filled with boilerplate. Rust is way better. Yes, yes, yes. Correct, 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 correct. Nvim plus Tmux said hi. Hello, Indresh. Why people exactly use V in Nvim? What it makes different than other ID? Anyone is pretty fun to work with. No mouse required, so increase productivity. It's better if you are too lazy to use mouse. Oh, thanks for answering. Hehehe. Audiences. So we have smart audience over here. Nice. That is great. Uh, network. So we have got this thing. Now let's stop this thing. Let me just do this. So DDoS SYN flood detected from this in time this where I'm getting the packet information. Packet information, packet information. Network scanning in process. So interface name is this en0 interface description. Network scanning in progress. Press OK. Now here comes the this thing, DDoS attack. Why it's showing this thing? Why is it? Why everything is showing like DDoS thing here? So we have 8 likes. That is good. So we don't have any, how do we get like, uh, how do we get, views on the Twitter posts? Do you guys have any idea? Till then, you know, so DDoS attack detected by IP 2401. This thing. All of these I think is IPv6. There is nothing IPv4 going on here. It's all IPv6. I can check. Uh, where do we check IPv6? Can we get on IP info, something like that? On X. Use lots of. Acha. I just started learning Rust videos with the book, but some YouTube guys I watch they said they like Rust but don't like working in it and prefer C. Wondering why. I use a lot of hashtag. Yeah. Okay. Personally, I think most do shit posting. Only few provide value. Mm-hmm. Rust syntax is harder and trait makes it difficult. Right. 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 So we did kind of we implemented kind of some trait on the process watcher. So we created a trait item. We created a trait like alert handler, and the item was send alert. So now for the all the three kind of alerts, be it console, be it file, be it sending that to Telegram, Discord, Slack, and all of these three will now that use that trait. So instead of generics, we choose that thing. Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay, yeah. Let me just show. So you're saying, can you explain your logic that your code implements that differences good SYN packets from DDoS SYN packets? Yes. So the only difference between this is the time limit, that time window. If it's in like very few, if it's in between very few seconds or very limited time, very little time, there are hundreds of thousands of SYN requests onto the port, onto the from that IP, that I'm considering as a SYN flood attack. And the same goes for DDoS. If it's a given time, if it's in a given window, if that threshold exceeds, I'm considering it DDoS. So I'm not very well aware of these network things. So that's what I did. That's what I think, right? So how a DDoS and SYN should be there, should behave. So I think these are the packets that are coming on to our systems. So maybe we should decrease the window, and instead of 10 seconds, maybe we could, instead of 7, we should go for, do this change, 5. And on the thing here, let's start monitoring. Scan network. Where is the scan network? Network monitor, get interface, start scanning interfaces. Okay, so we'll start monitoring here. Show alerts. Okay, so show alerts is already there, so that will run on a different thing. So maybe I should not do this. I should not do this. Yeah, a large file detected. Network monitor. Gotta go. Good luck. Okay, bye. But why are you using SYN packets for checking DDoS? No, I'm not using SYN packets for checking DDoS. During DDoS, HTTPS requests are made. SYN packets are usually sent. Oh, yes, yes, yes. You are absolutely right. SYN packets are sent for three-way handshake, and if the server is alive, it will, send back the ACK flag. So no, I'm not using SYN packets for DDoS. Let me just show you what I did. Mm, check. I don't know. Maybe I should have done that. uh, DDoS. So I have a DDoS limit, and I'm checking for is DDoS. So this is what I'm doing. So you see, I am maintaining a packet collection where I have a IP and the number of packet counts, right? So if the packet counts increases, if the DDoS count that's in the hash map, if it increases the DDoS threshold limit that I have set, then it's a DDoS attack. Whereas on the on the SYN limit, on the SYN flag, I am checking for SYN flags. Let me just show you. Is SYN flood? Is UDP flood? Yeah, I was checking it somewhere, right? SYN, this thing. Yeah. Process TCP packets. Yeah. So I'm checking if for the SYN packets, if it's a SYN packet, right? If it's not zero, I mean the SYN flag is one and TCP the acknowledge is zero, then I'm increasing the SYN packet count. Too much to understand for me. Are these terms regarding network or Rust especially? So the crates I'm using is for Rust, but the terminologies are definitely from networking. Yeah, so it's like very hard for me as well. you know. So yeah. So yes, so QWERTY, what I'm doing here is I'm considering SYN flood only by checking SYN flags. You see, I'm maintaining a SYN packets counter that I'm increasing each time. So yeah, and for this DDoS attack, I'm just counting the packets that are there. Uh, right. So I am maintaining a packet count. So if that packet count increases by a threshold, then it would be considered as DDoS. So not checking SYN for DDoS. I hope this answers. I'm not using UDP here, right? UDP packet. I'm just using IP, but I'm using TCP here because, anyways, so this thing, I'll be showing alerts. Maybe I should decrease the time window. What do you say? Decreasing the time window, maybe. Actually, I made a port scanner using SYN packet, so that's why I'm asking. I'm sorry. No, no problem, no problem. So, did you made it in, like in Rust? Rust. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. So maybe we should change these limits. So DDoS limit should be greater, right? Why is Rust fast in layman's terms as compared to other exactly Music X? Because of I think the manual memory management and that so also the compiler helping us a lot. Other than thing, I haven't implemented like that scalable application that I can benchmark these things. So yeah, I think you have to go for some advanced blocks and something. So we have, I think we should increase this thing because, and maybe send limit to 0 and UDP limit to 100 as well. Second. Yeah. So we have 10 likes. That is awesome. That is geared. So guys, I hope you checked that thing, the post that I posted on YouTube. Uh, it has a job. Let me just share. No, it's not shareable. Oh yes, it is. Check out this post. It has some opening for Rust and Golang jobs. So thank you guys for like 10 likes. That is really awesome. Maybe we should focus here now. Let's. So we have changed the parameters. Let's again sudo cargo run. Okay, I should do it here. Mm, network. Uh, 10 seconds. Guys, is this possible that I'm getting these logs, like DDoS attacks logs, or I'm just using, I'm also like getting this thing that I have detected a SYN flood as well. So SYN flood is from this IP. Also, the DDoS is from this IP. Uh, Maybe I should increase the limit to this thing. 10,000 packets per 10 seconds time limit. Did you learn Lua for NVIM? No. While setting up NVIM, when when I started setting up NVIM, I did code it in Lua, but that was like from only the available resources like any blogs, articles, and all. Then later on, I just use Astro NVIM template. That's what I'm currently using, and then I updated few things. So, but I didn't learn Lua for NVIM. Is it really needed to learn other languages like Python or Go before starting with Rust? If yes, exactly, why is that? No, you should have the basic understanding, but you should maybe like you should have worked with C at least, not professionally, but at least you should like with C. So with C, it would be easier to understand. And also, this like it would be for same thing. Like you should know how like you should be working on any programming language. If not professionally, just like that only, so that you should have a. I mean, it will look familiar though if you have worked with any of the programming language, not only Python or Go. The working looks familiar, but C is, I think, it should be. You should at least work with C before Rust. I'm going to college this year. Any tips? Uh, Start from very beginning. Don't wait for the end. 4 years, just head down and work. That's it. Also, if I decrease the time window or if I increase the time window, what would happen? Let's make it this thing only. I'll be using. Okay, network, cyber network. Okay, now I think we have a sin flood, but we don't have any DDoS right now because I think the limit that we did was quite a thing. Now we have the statistics here as well, so it will keep refreshing after 5 seconds. So we have total packets of 6721. That is why the limit of 1000 was passing and it's considering it DDoS. Whereas IPv4 packets are all of them. TCP packets are these, UDP packets are these. SYN packets, we didn't receive any SYN packets, though it's a SYN flood detected. I mean, okay, yeah, so it's an initial step, right? Maybe after some time we should have seen this. So maybe clear this thing and let's run this thing. Network. So en0 interface, this thing. I have statistics, UDP packet 215, synflood. After 5 seconds, there is another log that the thread is working. After 5 seconds, there is another log, the thread is working. Another log should be there. Yes. Now let's control C this thing. Now see from the last log. Now I have 885 UDP packets to 27 100,000 27,000 total packets. All of them are IPv4 and 26,000 are TCP and this and SYN packets are 0. But I'm still getting SYN flood. What went wrong there? Uh, SYN flood or SYN packets are 0. I don't get it. SYN packets are 0. Then why I'm getting a SYN flood? I'm not getting DDoS right now because I increased the limit, right? Because the total packets that are we are receiving are already higher than those things. So everything is DDoS if I decrease the limit. That should not be the case. So now let's see previous another log. SYN flood, SYN flood, SYN flood. I just don't get it. Okay, so here are total 13,000 packets. And the starting is this. Show the SYN flood function. All right, all right. Urban mails, Java. No, sir, it's Rust. Thank you for coming on the chat, though. Uh, so I mean, what I'm doing is I'm considering this SYN packets I have on the packet detail, but that's not very relevant. This is the thing that I'm working with. So I have a SYN collection, a hash map of IP address and a counter, right? So, but this counter will only increase if the packet has SYN flag. That's what I wrote here. You see, this is the SYN flood count. It's only checking for like SYN collection and the SYN count and the SYN limit. So there is nothing here. If the SYN count is greater than SYN limit, so SYN limit is basically SYN limit I have set to 100, but SYN limit should not be there, right? Because SYN packets are 0. Um, SYN packets. Maybe I am not setting the SYN packets correctly. So yeah, so here it is where I'm maintaining the SYN packet. So this is the thing, right? So this process TCP packet function, it will check if the TCP has total flags, like the TCP flag if it's SYN, and if the TCP flag is not ACK, then it will be a SYN. So it's increasing the counter of SYN packets. So this is the this is the SYN function, the SYN packets function. It's increasing the count if the process is this. So what could go wrong here? So I have sin packets. Maybe I should stats sin packets, right? Sin packet. There is no sin packet, but still it is considering sin packet as a thing. Maybe I should, mm, put a log here. Maybe I should do one thing. I will remove this thing. Remove this println uh, sin here. So sin package is here. Let's do this thing. Let's check for the error is you are not getting the flag and doing bitwise and with sin. The error is you are not getting the flag and doing bitwise and with sin not equal to 0. What's the program to monitor and avoid DDoS or DDoS attack? Hello Ghoul. Thank you for coming on the chat. The program is to detect DDoS or SYN flood or UDP flood attacks on a network. That's it. So the error is you are not getting the flag, yes, and doing bitwise and with SYN not equals 0. I'm not getting flags and doing bitwise. Okay, so I'm not getting flags. Maybe I should do what to do here. Remove this println flags tcp dot get. What the heck? What the heck? TCP. Why this thing is not working? TCP dot get flags. Oh, it's a U8 value, right? So maybe what about any layer 7 attacks? Does it do anything about it? No. No, just level 3 4. Yeah, we should do that as well. We'll increment that, like include that as well. Uh, Maybe now let's check if this thing. What the heck is this? Network. So flags are these things. I'm getting flags. I'm getting flags 16, 24, 16, 24. Maybe I should check TCP flag 16 and 24. So these are ACK that I'm receiving. These are not SYN. So that is why SYN packet is the TCP flag value of 16 correspond to ACK. Keep it up, hard work, bro. Hey, thank you, Goal. Thank you very much. Oh, really amazing stuff. Thank you, sir. How to start contributing to open source from basic to better? From basic to better. Okay, so for from basic, you can contribute on the GitHub repo link that is above. You can do anything with it. Just maybe add a readme to it, whatever you think, whatever you have obtained from the stream, that what it's doing. Maybe update the readme and push it. Maybe try to take a pull of this repo and try to figure out if there are any issues with it. Create a issue and do a I will create the issue, just you can let me know, and then you can just fix or improve this thing and then push it. So start from this thing, and then go for the some advanced repos that are there. So for basic you can start here. The repo is like pinned on the link on the chat. You can check that out. So quality, yes, I'm getting the value of flag as 16 and 24, and they both are ACK flags. They are not. I'm not sure. I already like cancelled very early. Maybe I should get some other values as well. 16, 24, 16, 24. So all of these are acknowledgements. Maybe I should do it again. Let's see. Let's check. I got this thing somewhere in between. Sin flood. This is acknowledgement. Then why I'm getting a sin flood here? It's in loop, of course. So TCP flags and TCP flags dot sin. What its value? So it's U8. U8 should have synchronized sequence numbers. Only the first packet. Also, I'm getting the PSH thing, right? If I check this thing, and PSH flags being set. A value of 24 is both ACK and PSH, but 16 responds to only ACK. So I have this tcp.rs file that has TCP flags. Your code is counting ACK as sin, I think. Yeah. I'm not even getting the sin. And though I have written the logic like, oh, sorry, properly, and I'm not sure why it's considering. So I'm using a bitwise on this flag and this thing. And also I'm checking for if it's not an ACK. I mean, I'm checking it for 0, and still it's, but the thing is, I'm getting the sin packet count is 0. So I think sin, this logic is working fine. So because I didn't get sin here written on it, right? I only got this thing. So I think this is working fine. Let me remove this. The only issue that I has is from the, I think the where I am just using up this sin flood. Sin, this function, this smells fishy. I'm checking for sin collection, and checking for an IP, and there is a sin count to it. Now let's check where is the sin count has been modifying. So I'll check for sin collection. Sin collection is clear. Sin collection hash map. Okay, it should be the, okay, this is the new function. What is this? Okay, this is the type. This is the new function, and I'm also clearing out the values as well. Sin collection, packet collection, start time limit as well. What's your take on C versus CPP? 40, do get flag and ACK 0 then C. Okay. Okay, so you are saying do get flex and this thing, right? Maybe no. So I think this is working because I'm not getting a syn packet, right? And because it's an short circuit over here, right? Double end, right? This thing and it's a short circuit here, so nothing satisfy here, so it won't. It is not going there. Uh, is in flood. One more thing is in flood. Is in flood. Okay, it's been calling from here, right? Is in flood. Yeah, maybe I should do that. You want to say that I should do this, right? So I should do if TCP dot get flags bitwise TCP flags ACK and TCP flag ACK equals 0. Uh, here is not. So I mean so the statement here, the if condition here, it means that it should not be an ACK, right? But I think this will also not get printed because I'm getting ACK and PSH and both and or ACK only. So if get flags bitwise ACK is 0, to get flag and ACK is 0, then see. Okay, let's see. This thing is getting called, but maybe I should do this as well. Print ln syn check. I can do this. And if I do, maybe I can do this as well. ACK, you know. Mm, ACK check. So I'll get the answer from here. But so what should be the expected one? The syn check should be 1. Uh, right? It should be true. What's your favorite language to code in? Hello, Big Nova. Thank you here for coming on the stream. I really appreciate it. What's your favorite language to code on? My favorite language to code on is Node.js, but I'm liking it Rust now. So because it pushes your brain. So Node.js is, I think, good, easy. I have been working on Node.js. Uh, so Big Noah, what's your take? What do you like the most? Are you a Rust guy or a Go guy or a CPP guy or a Node guy? Uh, this thing will throw an error because I didn't put this thing. Let's do this thing. Ooh, everything is false. Sin check is false. ACK is false. Everything is false. Sin packets are zero. Sin checks and ACK checks are false. False, 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 false. I like JavaScript guy because I do web development, freelancing, and software engineering. Okay, same here, same here, same here, sir. Uh, false. Everything is false, but still it is sin flood. What kind of sorcery is this? So it's false. Get flags. I subscribe this stream is late. Thank you. Thank you, Big Nova. Thank you very much for subscribing it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Koti, why do people use Electron instead of Tori? No idea. Mr. Junior. Hello, hello, Mr. Junior Monkey. How you doing, sir? So guys, let's hope that electricity will be back. I'm on my UPS, so you must be hearing that beep sound. And I'll be out soon. So if this stream ends, just like that, please, I apologize in advance. But I just don't get it. I need to understand this thing. Why it is false? If it's false, so guys, what does false and end false will turns out? What will be the bool value of false and end false? Nvim, Nvim, Nvim. Nvim, I'm using Astro Nvim and I did some tweaks for my use case. What does false and end false means? I mean, what will it result as a boolean in Rust? Any idea, guys? False and end false. First, let's guess, then we'll search it. False and end false will be false. If it's false, then if it's false, then it should not go there. I mean, okay, so this says that sin packet is 0. That is perfectly fine. But I am getting this detection over here. Why is that? Why this is being called? I need to check is then flood from where it is calling. So is in flood. Maybe I should println here. I think writing was easy, debugging was hard, right? We yesterday without any thought, we just keep writing, keep writing, keep writing, assuming everything to be positive. But this is how it ends up here. Maybe I should, give I can check a collection info here. Say self dot sin collection. Let me just do everything here. Everything is false. Everything is false. Though we are getting these flags, but still it is false. Like, come on, यार इधर आजा भाई. Sin flood. Sin flood detected. This thing is here, but not this. Guys, I found it, and I extremely am, so silly. So silly. So silly. This is what are you coding, my friend? Hello, Christopher. Thank you, sir, coming on the stream. I really appreciate it. I am coding a Rust app. I am learning Rust by doing so, and I wrote a simple program to monitor my network for DDoS and SYN flood, UDP flood attacks. So it's not a perfect system, but we are on the track. So yeah, that's what we are doing. I'm using Rust. What's up, sir? How is the day going? And we have 14 likes. Wow, great. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm getting likes. Yes. So, guys, you see the mistake here now? You remember last time we created a function in hurry on the last moment that is for UDP floods. And I said that I'll copy it from the SYN flood because the syntax was same and the electricity is back, I think. Uh, So the thing is actually it's detecting UDP floods. That is why it's saying SYN flood detected because I copied it but didn't update it as per the this thing. I mean I have updated other thing but I forgot to update this println statement. So it would be UDP flood detected. So instead of SYN, so maybe you know to do do we have any to do? No, we have though, right? So that was the issue. What else? What else? So it's a UDP flood, not a SYN flood. Yeah, that was the issue. Now let's go here again and clear this thing and sudo cargo run. Let's see. All right, we have this thing now. Phew. Come on, give me the logs. I have SYN packet 0, UDP packets 2 or 3. Now the UDP flood is there. But again, I think I have to increase the limits for UDP flood as well. So yeah, what else are we getting? Let's check the recent log from here. Uh, the recent log says yes. So we don't have any SYN packets, so that is fine because the flags that we are getting are 16 and 24. So 16 will be for ACK and 24 would be for ACK and PSH, I think. Was it PSH? PSH, yeah, acknowledgement and push flags. right? So we are not getting any SYN packets. So that is why SYN packet is, the count of SYN packet is 0. We are getting TCP and UDP packets. We are getting IPv4 packets, not IPv6. The total packets we got are 20,000. All right. So it gets updated. The thread gets, updated every 5 seconds. It checks. So now I need to check UDP flood detected. Hmm. Yeah. So that is it, guys. Let me put on my charger. Okay. Hello, Abhishek. Thank you coming on chat. Thank you very much, sir. Maybe now let's take a minute's break. Maybe 11:19 we'll start again. Till then we are surfing LinkedIn and Twitter. So I got a message on LinkedIn from this guy. So just wait for a while. Maybe the Rust compiler could incorporate a teaching mode. I'm reading a post of Tim McNamara. Maybe the Rust compiler could incorporate the teaching mode that allow emojis identifier like unsafe, maybe uni and init. So one day before, there's a posting as well. I'm not sure if it's still open. Let me share these things to you guys. I need to open this thing, right? No. Maybe comments. I can get the link. No. Leave it other. It should be filled already. Let's check out Twitter. All right. It's time now. Start. Which type of coding are you doing? Hello, Abhishek. I'm like creating a application in Rust. It's a network programming. So I'm doing this first time. So it's like that. Network programming. It's like my first try over here. So guys, let me just tell you one thing. So I think we are done here. Now we need to just increase the thresholds, right? These are very, very low threshold that I kept in order to check for the program to work. So DDoS limit would be, you see, I'm just using UDP limit of 100 per 10 seconds. So that is quite reasonable, don't you think? Like it's quite normal, right? So maybe I should, all these attacks that take place on, on the network, they usually send like 10,000, like 15,000, 20,000 packets per second or even more just to crash the system. So we only taken the limit of 100. I mean, that's quite reasonable, right? It's a normal networking day. We are streaming the, the packets would be flowing in and out to the YouTube server and all. So let me just increase it to 10,000, everything to 10,000, sin limit and all. 10,000. Now we are good. So now we can track 10,000 packets on 10 seconds. Now instead of 10 seconds, we'll make it to 5 seconds. Makes sense. Reducing the time window and increasing the packet size. This is what attack will look like. All right. So let's go here. So I'll do sudo password. La 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 la. All right. Now I'll use network. Now it's a real. Now this is the real scenario. All right. Now this is the real scenario. I'll have thread that will process after 5 seconds and give me the details of all the network statistics that is going on. How much packet transfer is going on, how much TCP packet, how much UDP packets are going on. So now this is the real scenario. Now here is the network monitor tool is working right now. Because we have given some real time values, some real life values to it, like 10,000 packets in 5 seconds would be the ideal attack. So now so it is satisfying. So that is why we are having this logs over here. Now these are the logs from our network. The total packets is 53,000. Some of them are TCP, UDP, and IPv4 packets. We don't have any SYN packets right now. We only have ACK packets and ACK PSH packets, right? The value of the TCP flex is 16 and 24 right here. Okay, now this is done. This is good. We have achieved it. The only silly thing that we did was we tried to copy, yesterday on the last moment, within a minute, we tried to copy the functionality. We tried to implement a UDP flood function. So we copied the SYN flood thing from there. We changed everything, but we forgot to update the print statement. So that is why we are getting this SYN thing, though we have checked it that it's not a SYN flood. All right. Let me refill my water. And you guys, you are awesome. We have 14 likes. That is great. That is good. Now, and we have 16 people watching. Guys, please share it with your friends. I'll be live for a couple of days. This mobile live I'll be for a couple of days. After that, I'll be switching to like the desktop one. So that would be fun then. You know. So I was just there to gain some audience so that they can watch me. I think I have thing. So yeah, now let's close this thing because it won't be closed until we press Control C. So we have around 1,77,000 packet. Now we got one SYN packet. You see, one SYN packet, one SYN packet. Now we have got one SYN packet. You see, the SYN count has been increased to 1. So it's a normal, perfect network. No threats to it. Yeah. So the UDP packet range is already, so it's a normal thing. 3,000 per 5 seconds are normal, right? So yeah, SYN packets we have received from here on the 73,000 pack, like when we have total packets of 73,000, then we had a SYN packet here. So this is good. Now what we are going to do, now we have two other things to do. First of all, we will create a alert utility just like we did for process, so that instead of, like, printing all these things from here, we can send it to a log file, we can send it to a web API. Though sending from a thread based implementation to the external web API is not recommended, it's not very optimized and performant. We have to use async environment. For that we'll use Tokyo, but we'll modify that code later, so right, so that will be the enhancement to this thread based approach. For now we will write our alert utility, where maybe we can create a trait. That trait will be used by all the three kind of things, console based, file based, and all the same as the same process as file watcher. So we'll do that. But you have to allow me a minute to refill my glass. And guys, if you are new, please 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 like this stream. That will be a huge motivation. Let's heads up to 20 likes. And one thing I want to say that I can see that I have gained some subscribers. So please, if you are not related to this field, please don't subscribe. You don't have to subscribe. That's okay. I understand. I know that you think that okay, this guy is coding, so let's what will happen after subscribe. But please don't do that. Please subscribe only if you are related to this field. If you have genuine interest, and if my next video will come so that you can watch, you know then only please subscribe. Please don't subscribe like this. I really insist you on this. But again, if you are not related to this field and you just happen to see this stream passing by, scrolling shorts feed and something, leave a like though, and come on to say chat, come on chat to say hi. I would really enjoy some company and talk over it. So give me a minute. Okay, okay. That is good. We have 15 likes. Uh, Guys, I'm not sure how much like time you are watching this, but I can see that average view duration here is only 30 seconds. So I'm not sure if you guys are watching from a minute or something like that. Maybe some of you would be watching it from start, but who will see watch a boring guy watching like doing some stuff on a mobile view for 2 hours. So I understand that. So that is why I'll be shifting to desktop view after few days. Yes, after few days, where we will have that thing ready, right? Project thing. uh, we'll go by developing a application on React using TypeScript and all for the front end. On the back end we'll be using Actix web framework. I will be using Rust and PostgreSQL for database, and we'll create something out of it. I'm thinking maybe you guys can suggest me something. What should we make? Should we start with basic crude APIs first, like create, read, update, delete operation on the database, so that we can have idea how Actix Web works, how it will perform operations, how we can create a strong type system over there on the Rust as well, and how you can replicate authentication middlewares and all that will that uses same thing as Node.js, like bcrypt or something like that library to maintain hashes, password tokens, and validate those tokens, sending in on the header, request header on the cookies. So we'll do that thing. I'm really like excited to start that thing. It would be fun. So we have to write alert utility. So now I think running this thing will not we'll not do this thing. We'll first write and then run. All right, so we'll start with the alert. So any idea, guys, how we should start this thing? If you guys can suggest me. If you are like, if you have been watching this. Oh, let me just, push it. I mean, if the guys should be downloading this main file, then they must be seeing all those things. So get status, get add, um, I can say updated and fixed error for sin flood attack. It was a typo. So silly of me. So silly of me. Now, one thing is updated this thing and increased the threshold for real life, real world scenario. Yep, guys, it's up. It's has been it incremented the ladder of git and it's already on the repo, so you guys can check that out thing. Clone it, raise an issue, do some contribution. It would be for the beginners, it would be a good place to start contributing. Now let's build this thing. So guys, can you guys tell me how we should start this thing? You have any idea? Up till now you should have made a mental map for that, how we should do, how we should start things. So I need to write a alert utility so that I can, instead of using println, I should write this thing. So it would be used to save log files as well. So can you guys tell me how we can do that? People, we have 20 people watching. Can you guys tell me? Okay. Also, let me know if you are not from a tech field. Please say I just like that. And if you want to scream, you can simply, you can just type capital A, like A, like this. Let me just show if you want to scream, like this. Like this, you can do. All right. I think we should start by our own. The audience is quite sassy. Won't tell a thing. Come on, guys. All right. We have a packet detail over here. We have a debug here. Maybe we should start with creating some enums, right? Because alert will have severity, alert will have a type. Maybe create now this process here would be a system alert only. So maybe we could create a enum, but we'll keep the scopes, right? So we'll say enum. Of course, we are going to use. Do we need to do this on the thing? We can send alert, right? So we can do this thing. Enum alert type. It would be low, medium, high, and enum. It's not type, buddy. It's severity. its level, alert level, uh, alert type. Alert type could be sys, right? On the sys, it could be a struct. If I say it should be expected the comma le by le. We can have description, description as string, and we could have level as alert level. What is this? Expected enum variant. That's what I'm doing. What's wrong with this? While parsing this enum, uh, process washer. I think we already did that thing here, right? Hmm. So this. So we only have this thing, right? Now we can create struct alert, and here on the alert I'll have level as alert level, and type as alert type. Maybe I should name it alert. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, correct. Yes, Indresh, correct, correct, correct. uh, this thing right now, we can just so we can also send this log, because we will implement this using Tokyo as well. We will improve this, so we need to send, maybe if we are using Tokyo and using an async environment, maybe we should have we can send those logs to API somewhere, right? Let's suppose this is our server running, so we want this thing, right? Monico Santino, hello, what's up, bro? अल्मोड़ा से हाउ क्या? मोनिका संतीनो? नहीं, आई एम नॉट फ्रॉम अल्मोड़ा, आई एम फ्रॉम उत्तराखंड, आई एम फ्रॉम चंपावत, लोहाघाट. मोनिको संतीनो भाई अल्मोड़ा. अबे यार, भाई यार, क्या वो कहती है? मैं अभी बीसी में एडमिशन. मोनिको संतीनो ओके. इंद्रेश चौहान, मैंने अभी बीसीए में एडमिशन लिया है. गुड, दैट इज गुड. अच्छी बात है। लोफी सॉन्ग। थैंक यू, आप चैट पे आए। और 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 मेहनत करो। अभी बीसीए में एडमिशन लिया है, वेरी गुड। मेहनत करो। Struct alert, we have these things. Now let's maybe we can create a trait handler. uh, uh, Trait, uh, what we call it, trait handler, right? Sorry, alert handler we created, right? Alert handler. And we can create a tab, like a trait item over here. So we'll say fn. uh, okay, so by default it takes the visibility of its the parent, right? So we'll say fn handle alert. So it will of course take a self and alert of type alert, and it will return a result type. We will do that. Box. uh, this is the alert handler, right? So it says it never used and something like that. Now maybe we, oh sorry, now maybe we could, लोहाघाट की मच्छी। लोहाघाट की मच्छी नहीं भाई, लोहाघाट की मच्छी नहीं, लोहाघाट का कुछ और फेमस है। जो चीज़ मनाली की फेमस है, हिमाचल की फेमस है, वो चीज़ लोहाघाट की भी फेमस है। चिपका देती है कुर्सी से, हिलने ना दे, अगर बिस्तर पे बैठ के कर ली तो। पिछवाड़ा चिपका देती है भाई। ओके। अलर्ट हैंडलर, ठीक है। सो दिस इज द थिंग, नाउ वी शुड, नाउ here we need to create either alert for console or for file, file of ops like log file, something like that, and the notifications as well. So let's do for this thing. So we'll say struct console alert handler. Okay, let's make this thing, and we'll do implementation of alert handler for console alert handler. So we'll say pub, we'll say fn handle alert, right? It will return a result of unit type, and it should return a result of unit type. So maybe okay, of unit type has self declaration as well, ठीक है, self and alert of course, इसका टाइप होगा alert। ठीक हो गया सर, ठीक हो गया जी। अब यहाँ पे हमें सेंड अलर्ट करना है, तो अब हम यहाँ पे करेंगे console log, राइट? सो अब हम यहाँ पे log टू console कर लेंगे, तो अब उसके लिए हमें वापस वहाँ जाना पड़ेगा जहाँ ऑक्सीजन फेमस है क्या, जय बोले बाबा, यस यस यस। बिल्कुल। ऑक्सीजन फेमस है सर वहाँ की। लॉग टू कंसोल, Hello, Dhruv. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being on chat and thank you very much for commenting. I really appreciate. So, if you guys are from the previous stream and just recently joined, we have implemented the thing that we were, that we completed yesterday. We had some hard time debugging something, implemented something, but we did it and we updated the threshold values for some real world scenarios. So, that is going good. I am now writing this alert utility. So instead of going for println statements, I'll be using this thing, alert handler. Yeah, something like that. Just like in the process thing. So I could copy that thing, but no. You need to have muscle memory while typing. So also you need to think in that way. So okay, now here I need to console the thing. So we'll have to go on to the thing where I can check out for these things. UDP flood detected or something like that. From here, I'll send the alert, right? So that's basically written under detect attacks. So I'll have to add alert over here as well. Maybe alert handler, right? So I'll say alert handler is alert. So I think this. Hmm. So alert handler, I need to feed some, thing over here. Now this alert handler, because it's a thread based approach. So do we need to like wrap it in something? The only question is this. Hmm. Because this alert handler would be, transferred between the threads and all. So we need to do that as well. And how do we do that? Let's check. Maybe of course we can, arcmutex that. Uh, but this क्या कहते हैं the println statement for stats is in thread, not everything is in thread, right? So the thread is spawned only for the stats every 5 seconds. So we don't have to do that, but in order to do that thing, we need to initiate something over here. So it has to go alert handler expected a type, found a trait. Maybe check for process share. So I have this alert severity, alert type, and this alert as well. Now I have the alert handler that does this thing. That is fine. Console alert handler. I implemented this handle alert with this. Uh-huh. Now on the, I think on the monitor process, this thing. Yes. I have managed a vector and I'm using box. No. So I think we thought in right direction because thread is only for the stats, right? So and why vector? Vector because I already told we will have all the three things at once, right? We can, log it on the console, send it to an API and log it on the file as a log file as well. So both of these three will be done at once by looping into this vector, correct? And we can, always alert handler dot push anything, console file and notification thing. And why we use box, everyone knows, because the alert handler size is still not determined. Okay, so it is not determined at compile time, it will be determined at runtime, because console, if I use console alert, it will have a different size. If I use a log file alert, it will has a different size. If I use a notification alert, it will has a different size. So to prevent that thing, we'll use din, and the box will place that thing on heap. So this is the combination. The same combination goes for box din for error, right? That we return as a result. And yeah, so this thing, so it would be a vector basically. So let's do an FB. Let's go on network monitor. So it would be a vector of logs then alert handler. This doesn't implement what it says. Let me just get alert handler new this thing. So this is the thing, but on the, so what if I want a default implementation for this? Maybe I could, simply do it here, box new uh console alert handler. Makes sense. Expected zero arguments, so I'll have to make it, outside only. So I'll have to take this thing, let mute d det text as this, and maybe I can simply do this thing here, that attacks. I need to use semicolon over here now. So that attacks dot alert. By the way, my LSP is not working. I'm just, push box new. I mean, in my, so it will be console alert handler. Now I need to do this thing where I can, just return attacks. Okay, this thing is fine, but this is getting an error, so I'll have to sudo cargo build this thing. Oh, mother flipping. It says because it is not implemented back. Okay. Alert level does not implement debug. Maybe I should copy this. Maybe I should paste this. Maybe I should paste this. अरे So what's up guys? How you all doing? We have 30 people watching and I can see that we have 3 more likes to go. Guys, 30 people, 3 thumbs. Come on, do that. Do that. Do that guys. Anyways, by the way, the updated code is on the pinned chat, so feel free to check that out. Hmm. Is not implemented for network monitor alert handler, which is required by Backbox and network monitor. Hmm. Okay, I think we need to do send plus sync as well. That I can see because. So first of all, let's remove this thing. So guys, come on. 30 people, we need 3 likes. Come on. I think let me just put on my charger. Phone one. This one is for. Oh god, we have 40 people watching. Of course, remind me later. Maybe this thing. Oh, good. Oh, good. Is it recording? Yes, it's recording. Yes, guys, 3 more likes and we are good for the day. Hmm. Are we using send plus sync here? No. So it made everything public, but it said self alert adopting error. It's talking about its visibility, right? Maybe um, uh, let me just do this thing. I think it's probably uh, mm, let's go here. Bro, can we see via CPP? I don't know CPP, sir. I have to check that thing. I mean, no CPP guy here. I cannot implement that thing. I mean, I can, but I need to, again go on the nuances of CPP. I haven't worked on CPP. Can you imagine that? You can do it, of course you can do it, यार. अरे मुझे लगा तुम बोल रहे हो. नहीं नहीं, of course you can do it. Yes, 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 yes. You can do that in CPP. Try to do it. The chat, the GitHub repo is pinned on the chat. Take a clone. Try to replicate each step of it. Maybe on the next stream we can talk about it. Uh, yeah, you can do that. Great. So we have 18 likes. Two more to go. 43 people watching. Two more to go. Come on, people. I am not sure if the stats are correct, but I can see on the studio app that the we have 40 around 40 people watching. So yeah. हाँ तो जी अब ये है सीन. Now let's go to I think we need to go for our attack struct, right? We have our handler over here. We have back. Now we need box over here. We have a dynamic dispatch of alert handler. It says then network monitor alert handler plus a static lifetime doesn't implement debug trait. Maybe what the hell wrong with it? Main.75. Okay, that is fine. Hmm. Doesn't implement debug on 90. Is this derive macro expansion? Network monitor. Let's go on 90. Okay. Hmm. 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 Okay, we have 80. We have something on 80. Let's exit this thing for line number 80. Oh, okay. I think that was the issue. Yeah, that was the issue. Actually, we implemented debug on the this thing as well, so that is why it was having an issue. Yes, we have 30 people watching, and we need only 2 likes, and this will break our record. We already broke it. 18 likes is the highest, but if we get two more, we'll have 20. Okay. Okay, so now this thing is done. Maybe we could have done this thing over here, and maybe we could have created another function. So that is the default way to do this, right? So on network, on the detect attack initialization, this will be a default alert handler, right? Default alert handler. Let me write this. It's a default alert handler. On the previous process, we have created a separate function, but I think we got the idea. We should not have to, I mean, we don't need to create this thing. Though we need to create a uh, function that is send alerts, right? So what we'll do, it will for alert in self dot alert handler, right? And here I can call the alert dot handle alert function. No, that is completely wrong. That is completely wrong. So if I create a send alert uh, function, I can definitely have to use a self in this, right? And I need to send an alert from here as well, that will be of type alert, right? Then if I do this, then I'll say item, maybe I'll call item dot handle alert, and inside that I'll pass alert. uh, yeah, cannot move out of this thing cannot move out of this thing. Self dot alert handler. Should I do this thing inside of this loop? Use of moved value alert. अच्छा तो अरे, I need to use this expected alert found. This will go there, and possibly will pass it a reference. Alright, so let's do it again over here as well. Maybe go for handle uh, this thing, which is behind, cannot move out of self dot share, which is behind a shared. Guys, how do we fix this thing? Do we need to get out of, or do we need this thing? uh, Self dot alert handler, it is behind the shared reference, it said. So one way is to do this, I think. No, How do we do that? I have this alert over here. Anyone? I'm not getting the complete message. It says move occurs here. Move occurs here on this thing self dot alert handler. Due to implicit. So self dot alert handler, due to this implicit call to into iteration, move occur here has vector this which does not imply this. So it says fn into iter for item. I tried using this thing and but it didn't pass this thing, right? I tried using this thing. Now the result that must be used, this result may be an error. So maybe it's a unit type, so we'll say if let some error, then we'll again raise an alert from here. But for now let's do only this thing. It's a result, maybe a match statement would be item dot handler. So this is the handle alert, that is fine. Send alert, this thing is there. It says if let this thing, then again it is passing this thing, and again this is doing this thing, right? Correct, 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 correct. So that I don't have to use match. Maybe this thing. So here I will again raise the alert, right? So I'll say let alert is equal to alert. Here I need alert level as high. Everything will be high here, right? So I think I should go over there and remove these things, because otherwise it will be an unnecessary warning kind of thing. And so I need alert type as well. So it's alert no, it's a level, is it? What else it needs? expected comma. So it needs expected alert type. Hmm. So I think let me just go here and check. Alert type is of sys. Yeah, sound alert. Ah, come on, guys. Aren't you interested? We only have 9 people watching. Where is the interest gone? People, come on. Where is the interest gone? At least say hi in the chat. Say hi. Do it. I'm sorry. Just setting up the mood. Uh, we have alert type as alert type as this. We have description. Description is of type format. Uh, attack tracked. We can say level is of alert level high. Said hi, DDoS mitigation. Nice. Hi, Ganon. Thank you for coming on to chat. Yes, I was creating a REST application that will detect DDoS, SYN flood, and UDP flood attacks on my system, on my network that is currently running on. So I was just writing a alert utility. So instead of println, I'm just writing this thing. Instead of this, I'll use this. Then send alert. So alert is there. I already have alert. And if there is an alert, I can, instead of this thing, I can always say, not, it's not this, it says error in sending the alert. That's it. And you can always show the alert on the console. And after this thing, I'll quickly do a self dot send alerts to alert. Amazing. Send alert. Now from everywhere where I have done the println, I can simply use this thing, send alert. So guys, you can just say hi on the chat. That would be nice, because because the algorithm will push it to the other people, right? If you don't do anything, it will be a stale thing. It will be a stale stream. So don't do anything, just say hi, so that it will have the viewership up. I know that from the a very good amount of viewership, only few peoples are tech savvy. So I will also want to know how to determine which traffic is legitimate and which traffic is not when there is an ongoing attack. Yes, sir. That is a question. So you see, a normal traffic would be a simple, a normal traffic would be simple request and response, and SYN packages, acknowledge packages, and all. But an attack is something like, so here we are talking about SYN flood and DDoS attack, right? So what does SYN flood and DDoS attacks are? They, from a target, they will from a, somewhere from the source, they will hit the target with within the very short time frame, let's say 2 seconds, 3 seconds. They will throw up like 10,000, 15,000 SYN flags to a target. So the system will not be able to respond to them, and just it completely crashes. So that is SYN. And the same for DDoS as well. So it will send packets to a target, within a shorter time frame, and it would be a huge, so the entire server goes down. So this is the criteria where you will identify that, okay, is it a legitimate transaction going on, or it's a attack. So you will have somewhere a very a function or a process or a service that is running and keep checking the traffic, that okay, the packets that we are receiving, are they like unwanted, maybe very huge for a normal user. So that is it. Yeah, so this is how we determine. Again, this code will only determine SYN flood, UDP flood, and DDoS only. So there are other attacks as well, right? So we haven't covered that all. It's a completely new thing to us, this system network programming. So we only tried this thing with Rust. So maybe we can increment it by like checking for other things as well. Does this answer your question, Gannon? I mean, I hope you able to understand me. I was fumbling a lot. So the only thing is to identify if a traffic is legitimate or not, that on a certain target, if you receive extremely large and suspicious, extremely large request within a shorter time period, on a specific port, let's say, on a target, then it's a possible DDoS or SYN flood attack. Also, there are other things as well. A request has many details around it, like the protocols has data on it, so you can definitely check them. But that's very advanced thing. At least for us, it's very advanced. For me, at least. Okay, it's alert level high, says and all. Okay, so send alert. Now let's go to this thing. Okay, here we identify UDP flood detected. So now we will just copy this thing. Maybe maybe di format, and let's copy this thing, and we will create alert from here. So we'll say let alert equals alert, and it has alert level, that is of course high, uh, alert type, that is this, and it needs a description, so I'll paste this thing, and a level is high. Hello AK, dedication is real. You might want to stream on Twitch or Kick as well. On Twitch, I like primarily focus on YouTube. On Twitch, I think I'm not sure. I created an account though, but I was thinking that maybe there should be a tool that's of course costly, that lets you multi-stream on all those platforms. But with OBS, you can only stream at once, either on YouTube or on Twitch. So why? I mean, is Twitch better? Maybe or so alert. I have this think maybe I could always put a semicolon here so that a returns work. I have an alert, so I'll say self dot send alerts and I'll pass an alert. I'll use a semicolon here. So as you can see, now we have completely removed the dependency of println. Now we are using a utility like a pro coder. I found many Indian devs streaming on Twitch. Acha, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, we can. Yeah, okay, I'll try that. I'll try that. And people do interact there as well. Okay, that is good. Yeah, yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. So, yeah. Thanks, Nivid. Thank you very much, buddy. Uh, Now let's do this thing. So we'll have to again let's instead of this thing we'll change it to format macro and do this thing. Maybe let alert equal to alert and we'll do this, and here I will do self dot send alerts, and I can simply do this. Here I have alert type sys. I can have this thing and level as alert high. Maybe I should copy this thing, and I can always say alert level as this. Alright, so there is another println dependency removed. Now let's quickly do this one as well. I think this will be our last dependency. It's for DDoS attack. So I'll say format. I'll quickly do this thing. I'll say let alert equal to alert. I'll say self dot send alerts, and I'll quickly do this. Maybe alert. Right, so alert level it will be high, and alert type it would be sys, and the description would always be this thing, and level, as you know already, it will be high. So let's check if there is anything print ln apart from the that thing is there. So we have println control C, that is saying error in getting interfaces, interface description. I think okay, that is fine. So we have all our stats into the alert, whether we got a DDoS attack or this thing by this. Okay. Oh, amazing. We have 19 likes. Come on. We need 20 and that will make my day. So guys, if you have any questions, feel free to come on chat. I'll do best of my knowledge to reply those. So all these alerts are there. uh, Maybe we can again completely remove these things, this entire thing. Maybe I can say di, I mean, let's check this thing. You know what alert. So we have alert level as a high, and alert type as sys sys. Description we have this thing on level alert level high, and we have self dot send alert alert expected. Oh हो show alerts नहीं है बाबा, send alert है, send dot send alerts. What is the problem here? I think it's not in the scope. There is no method called show alert with similar name. What do you mean by this? Uh, it's in network monitor. Acha. So I have attack detect, right? So maybe detect attacked should be from here only. Detect. So self dot detect attack dot send. How do I do that? Now this is the main problem. This alert thing, uh, this alert thing is already on the this alert thing is already on the thread, like this attack struct. Maybe okay, so let's remove this warning first. I don't need this thing. Maybe I could find process UDP packet and you know do this thing. No, that is fine. IP address process UDP packet. Mm, so I think I should remove this thing. Okay, so some UDP is there, but it's unused, so I can use this thing. Nice content, man. Love the bits. But I have a question. Is your TIP hairy or sticky? Some UDP packet. Rodrigue. So I think it's some kind of spam account because it has been created on January 8, 2025. Get it? I'm not sure if you are a proper, you know. All right. Few of the likes and subscribers subscribes are retracted, but that's good. We need some solid people. Okay. Ashish YT Studio G. Hi. Hello, hello, Ashish YT Studio. I think I have seen you earlier as well. I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good for now. बस थोड़ी गैस हो रही है भाई. All right, people. I think uh, we have covered this thing. We have created a utility, alert utility. Also, we have implemented all our these attack vectors. Yes, yes. Hindi, Hindi. Matrabhasha Hindi. So we did that thing. I think we are good and we are in a progress. All right. So I think should we close this thing now, or do you want me to add anything else in it? I mean, we have added process watching, we have added network monitoring. So maybe I should, yeah, we have one thing. So we need to, modify this thread-based implementation to a more robust and more complicated thing that would be used in production, of course. I'll use async runtime. I'll use Tokyo. So probably next time I'll do that. So I'll create another branch from it. So let me just do a get status, get add, get commit, alert, util alert, util im, implemented with push origin minus u main. So the updated code is on GitHub, that is already pinned on the chat. Uh, that is pinned on the chat. So you guys can check that out. Also, yeah. Also, next time we'll be doing this thing where we will, uh, where we will improve this thing by using a async runtime. We'll use Tokyo and we'll see the difference. First of all, we'll discuss why thread based and why async. We'll go with both pros and cons and we'll do that. So I think this is up for now. We have been sitting our asses around like 3 hours. So ओके आशीष हिंदी यस हिंदी में बात करो भाई समझ में नहीं आता. आशीष व्हाट डू यू डू आप करते क्या हो. टेक फील्ड से रिलेटेड हो. आशीष वाईटी स्टूडियो आप टेक फील्ड से रिलेटेड हो. बताइए सर. Because what I insist is if you are from the tech field definitely पाइथन सीख रहा हूँ. पाइथन सीख रहा हूँ अच्छी बात है लेकिन आप ये नहीं बोल सकते कि अगर आपको इंग्लिश समझ में नहीं आ रही है तो वो आपके लिए प्लस पॉइंट नहीं है. आपको समझनी पड़ेगी कल को आप कंपनी में. अच्छा अभी आप कंपनी में काम करते हो. अच्छा सीख रहे हो तो नहीं करते होगे ऑफ कोर्स. तो कल को आप अगर करोगे वहाँ आपको क्लाइंट्स वगैरह मिलेंगे तो वो लोग उनसे आप ऐसे थोड़ी बोलोगे मुझे हिंदी हिंदी आती है. मैं जानता हूँ इसमें ठीक है कोई दिक्कत नहीं है हिंदी बोलने में. लेकिन उसको भी एक टूल की तरह यूज़ करना है तुम्हें, तो उसको भी आना वो ज़रूरी है। उसको सुनो, उसको समझो। क्या बना रहे हो हमें भी बता दो। सर मैं बना रहा हूँ आ, आलू पूरी। मैं नो सॉरी, सॉरी किस बात के लिए? मैं बस बता रहा हूँ। मैं बना रहा हूँ आशीष, यार मैंने ना एक रस्ट में एक एप्लीकेशन से स्टार्ट किया था। मैंने ये ट्राई किया था कि जो डायरेक्टरीज होती हैं सिस्टम में, मैं उनको रिकर्सिवली वॉच कर सकूं, तो वो इवेंट एमिट होते हैं उसमें। जैसे ही मैं किसी डायरेक्टरी में जाऊंगा, वहाँ पे कोई फाइल क्रिएट करूंगा, उसमें कुछ मॉडिफाई करूंगा, उसको डिलीट करूंगा, कोई नई डायरेक्टरी क्रिएट करूंगा, उसमें जो भी मैं ऑपरेशन करूंगा तो वो वहाँ से इवेंट एमिट होते हैं। तो वो इवेंट्स में नोट कर रहा था। अब मैं ये सब बना रहा था इसलिए कि मेरे को एक ऐसा, मतलब एक ऐसा काइंड ऑफ एप्लीकेशन बनानी थी जहाँ पे मेरे पास कोई जो सिक्योर डायरेक्टरीज होती हैं, जिन पे कोई नहीं जाना चाहिए, अगर उन पे कुछ एक्सेस होता है तो, अगर उसमें से कुछ फाइल डिलीट होती है या उसमें कुछ मॉडिफाई होता है तो मुझे पता चलना चाहिए। तो मैंने उसके लिए शुरू किया था। तो फिर वो बना, जैसे तैसे बनाया। उसके बाद मतलब उसके बाद फिर हमने ऐड किया इसमें प्रोसेस मॉनिटरिंग। तो प्रोसेस मॉनिटरिंग में क्या होता था कि मेरे सिस्टम में जो भी प्रोसेस चल रही है, मैं उनको मॉनिटर करता था कि कौन सी प्रोसेस ज़्यादा सीपीयू कंज्यूम कर रही है, ज़्यादा मेमोरी कंज्यूम कर रही है, और क्या कोई प्रोसेस जो इस सिस्टम में रन कर रही है, क्या वो एक ऐसी प्रोसेस है जो मेरे सिस्टम का डाटा किसी दूसरी साइट पर डंप कर रही है, या वो क्या वो मेरे सिस्टम को माइन, मतलब मुझसे डेटा माइन कर रही है। तो इसके लिए मेरे पास एक लिस्ट थी जो मैंने डाउनलोड करी थी गूगल से। उस लिस्ट से मैं उस प्रोसेस का नाम मैच करता था कि क्या ये वो है। अगर ये वो है तो मुझे अलर्ट आ जाए। तो अब यहाँ पे भी मैं बहुत सारी चीज़ें हम कर सकते थे, स्कोप मैंने बना रखा था, लेकिन अब टेस्टिंग के लिए, क्योंकि हम रॉल लॉजिक इंप्लीमेंट कर रहे हैं, तो हमने कंसोल पे प्रिंट कराया इसको। इसको बहुत जगह भी कर सकते थे, इसको आप लॉग फाइल में सेव कर सकते थे, उस लॉग फाइल को एपीआई के थ्रू टाइमली आप बैच में भेज सकते हो किसी अपने किसी चीज़ जहाँ पे भी आपको दिखाना है, या अपने पास, या फिर आप किसी को, अगर तुम्हारा कोई सुपीरियर है या कोई है तुम्हारी टीम है, तो उसको तुम स्लैक में, टेलीग्राम में, डिस्कॉर्ड में मेल भी कर सकते हो। तो ये दूसरा काम ये था। अब जो तीसरा मैंने किया, जो मैं अभी बना रहा हूँ, जो आप पूछ रहे हो, ये है नेटवर्क मॉनिटरिंग। उसी में ही एक्सटेंड कर दिया मैंने। अब नेटवर्क मॉनिटरिंग क्या कर रही है, अब ये जो मेरा नेटवर्क है जिससे मैं कनेक्टेड हूँ, ये यहाँ पे मैं चेक कर रहा हूँ कि क्या मेरे को कोई डीडोस अटैक कर रहा है, क्या मेरे को कोई सिनफ्लड अटैक कर रहा है। तो वो मैंने किया, वो मैं कर रहा हूँ। ठीक है आशीष, कुछ मतलब ये मैं कर रहा हूँ दोस्त। और सॉरी वॉरी मत बोलो यार, सॉरी वॉरी क्या होता है, कुछ भी नहीं होता सॉरी क्या। सॉरी नहीं, मैं बस तुम्हें बता रहा हूँ कि ऐसा होगा आगे, है ना, बजाय उसके कि बाद में हो, उसको अभी करेक्ट कर लो। तो अच्छा, अभी आप पाइथन सीख रहे हो क्या, कॉलेज वॉलेज में हो? कॉलेज में हो, कॉलेज में? आशीष कहाँ भाग गए भाई? अगर कोड चेक करना चाहते हो तो ये चैट में रेपो है, वहाँ पे जाके उसको पुल कर लो, देख लो। तो यार चलो फिर। ओके गाइस, इट्स टाइम टू गो, वी विल come out next time with our Tokyo runtime implementation. अच्छा, नहीं मतलब कॉलेज में नहीं हो या कॉलेज में हो? जल्दी जल्दी आओ यार, फिर मैं जल्दी जल्दी भागूँ यहाँ से। फटाफट फटाफट लिखो, फटाफट फटाफट। पिछवाड़ा चिपक गया मेरा कुर्सी से। अब उठूंगा तो कुर्सी भी उठेगी साथ में। चलो, अगर इफ़ एनीवन हैज़ एनी क्वेश्चंस, माय यूट्यूब चैनल, आई रिसेंटली posted a link where you can check for Golang jobs and Rust jobs. I got it from a guy from Ukraine on LinkedIn. So I thought it would be, whoever is watching, it would be good if you guys can check that out. All right, bye bye, see you later, tada. कॉलेज में नहीं हूँ, छूट चुका है, अच्छा। हाँ तो ठीक है, तैयारी कर रहे हो मतलब, बढ़िया हो गया फिर। ठीक है, कर लो तैयारी, कुछ टाइम दे के कर लो, उसके बाद कर लो अप्लाई। ओपन सोर्स कंट्रीब्यूशन वगैरह कर लो यार, बढ़िया चीज़ है वो। ये तो सीखा ही होगा तुमने कॉलेज वॉलेज में। आजकल तो बच्चे दबादब चल रहा है उनका, बढ़िया सीन। स्ट्रिंग टूपल लिस्ट डिक्शनरी फंक्शन कंडीशन कंडीशनल कंडीशनर नहीं, कंडीशनल स्टेटमेंट, लूपिंग कंट्रोल स्टेटमेंट, लूपिंग कंट्रोल फाइल हैंडलिंग, इनके बारे में जाना है। अच्छा अच्छा। हाँ ठीक है, बढ़िया है। इनके बारे में पढ़ रहे हो, ठीक है, अच्छी चीज़ है, पर साथ साथ कुछ बिल्ड करना भी शुरू करो। अब जैसे तुमने ये पढ़ लिया टूपल क्या होता है, कंडीशनल लूपिंग क्या होती है, लूप क्या होते हैं, है ना, कंट्रोल स्टेटमेंट्स, ये जो लूप कंट्रोल स्टेटमेंट्स है, फाइल हैंडलिंग कैसे होती है, तो कुछ बना लो इससे। उससे जो तुमने पढ़ा है वो तुम्हें पता चल जाएगा। दिमाग में सोचो कुछ भी, कि एक ऐसी चीज़ बनाता हूँ कि जिसमें मैं एक फ़ाइल में कोई पोएम लिख दूँ या उस पोएम को रीड कर लूँ, तो इसको लिख दो पाइथन में, तो जो तुमने पढ़ा है वो वहाँ दिख जाएगा, या तुम्हें हाथ में आएगा वो चीज़, पता चलेगी कैसे यूज़ करते हैं। वो ऐसे नहीं होगा। ठीक है, चलो कोई नहीं, अगली स्ट्रीम में आना, अगली स्ट्रीम में बात करेंगे। इट्स टाइम टू लीव, और थोड़ा मुझे ऑफिस का भी देखना है यार। बाय बाय, सी यू लेटर गाइस, थैंक यू वेरी मच, यू गाइस आर ऑसम, तुम लोग आए यार, और दैट वाज फन। I'll be doing live streams only for few days now. After that, I will be going on a bigger stream. So yeah, few days for mobile. I am just checking something. We'll see how it goes. Otherwise, कंटेंट तो मतलब वीडियोस तो मैं, वो स्ट्रीम तो मैं बनाऊंगा, वीडियो नहीं बनाऊंगा रिकॉर्डेड। अब मैंने यहाँ पे ओबीएस में साथ साथ पे वो लगा रखा है। क्या काम करते हो? जॉब करते हैं। तुम्हें क्या लगता है मैं क्या काम करता हूँ? टेलर हूँ भाई। जस्ट किडिंग। अब यार, यहाँ पे आके कोडिंग कर रहा हूँ तो कुछ कोडिंग वाली जॉब ही करता हूँ। चलो यार, बाय बाय, सी यू लेटर गाइस, थैंक यू वेरी मच whoever joined. It was fun always, as always talking to you guys. और जितने भी न्यू बंदे देख रहे हैं, जो भी कॉलेज वॉलेज में हैं, बस लग जाओ, बाकी दोबारा ये टाइम मिलेगा नहीं। जितने बाहर निकल चुके हैं, वो भी लग जाओ, ये उनके लिए भी ये दोबारा टाइम नहीं मिलेगा आगे, मामला और ख़राब हो जाएगा, अगर अभी तुम्हें लग रहा है ख़राब है तो इसीलिए विदाउट वेस्टिंग अ टाइम, चिपका लो पिछवाड़ा कुर्सी से और शुरू हो जाओ। बाय बाय, सी यू लेटर।